Hello and welcome to day 3 of your 5-day Vinyasa Flow challenge. In this jungle series, we're going to be exploring more animalistic movements, and in each of the practices, we're going to be embodying the kind of movements that one needs to navigate through the jungle, and at the same time, cultivating strength and balance and flexibility, and also deepening our mind-body connection. So join me on this journey and let's get to it. We're going to begin today in a reverse tabletop position. So making your way there nice and slowly, having the feet a little bit wider than hip width distance apart, having your elbows behind you, flared out. And from here, we're going to begin to just move in some natural movements, shifting from left to right, really grounding down through the heels. And throughout our practice, we're going to try our best to feel into our movements and make them as fluid, animalistic as possible. So really imagining yourself moving through the jungle and doing all the necessary shapes and maneuvers one needs to navigate that kind of environment. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to lift your bum up into the sky, just hovering off the ground, feeling the weight evenly between your hands and your heels. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift the hips all the way up to the sky into a reverse tabletop. And as you exhale, lower the hips back down. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, raise the hips up, open up through the chest. If you'd like to, you can lower the head, lifting the chin. And exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. And you can place your bum on the ground. From here, we're going to move into Navasana, or boat pose. So you can either have your hands down on the ground behind you, and you're going to raise the legs up, having your knees bent, shins parallel to the floor. And if you'd like a little bit more, you can keep your arms up and use your core to support you, keeping your chest nice and tall. Options to stay here, really engaging in the core. You want to open up the chest, keeping your belly moving forward and down. If you'd like a little bit more, from here we're going to rock onto the left hip. We're going to lower ourselves down. So really using the core to find balance, and see if you can extend your right leg out long and extend your right arm up alongside your ear. So really arch over, balancing onto the left side. And it's totally fine if you wobble all over the show. Try and find a nice little balance point. Inhale, move through center nice and slowly. If you need to, you can have your arms out beside. And as you exhale, extend over, rock over to the left-hand side. Left leg extends out, left arm reaches up. Hold and breathe. Inhale, move through center. And as you exhale, shift the weight forward, cross the legs, roll over the knees, place the hands down, and press back to a down dog. Again, pedaling the legs from left to right. And in your down dog, we want to soften into it. So bend the back knees a little bit. Ground down evenly between the hands and the feet. Relax the back of the neck. And see if you can get your belly down towards the heel. So with a straight spine. And breathe and move and feel into your posture. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze towards the top of the mat. Exhale, ripple forward into plank with soft, bent knees. Inhale, tuck the arms in and prepare. Exhale, gently lower your knees, then your chest onto the ground, keeping your bum up in the sky. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Open up to the chest, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, down dog, shift the weight back. Inhale, walk your hands to the back of the mat, keeping your hips nice and low. And as you exhale, jungle walk to the front. So really keeping yourself low, moving like a panther would through the jungle. Into a forward fold, feet to meet. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, flare the arms out. Exhale, forward fold, bow down and release. 1 more time. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, ripple out, open the arms out. Exhale, slowly fold with bent knees. Inhale, high mountain, bend in the knees, Ripple all the way to standing. Reach the arms up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms, and arch back. Inhale, arms return up. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees, and release all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, ripple the straight spine, parallel to the floor, flare the arms out to fly. Exhale, plank, hands down, step back, slight bend to the knees. Inhale, shift forward, tuck the elbows in. Exhale, lower the knees and chest down to the ground. Keep your arch back and your bum up in the sky. Inhale, cobra or up dog, straighten the arms, extend the legs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, send the hips up and melt your heels down. With soft knees, make sure that your feet are at least hip width distance apart. And from here, I want you to lower both heels to the left-hand side. So you're on the outside of the left foot and the inside of the right foot, hands planted. As you inhale, press into the hands and sit the hips back, so squat into the back heels. And as you exhale, straighten the legs out. Inhale, bend into the back heels. Exhale, move the legs through center, straighten the legs out, and then lower them over to the right-hand side on the outer edge of the right foot, inner edge of the left foot. Inhale, bend into the knees, sit the hips back. Exhale, straighten the legs out. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, move through center. Now, from here, we're going to take our right leg and shift it over the left foot. So it's kind of like a wild thing variation. And from here, inhale, bend into the knees, sit the hips back. And as you exhale, straighten the legs, and at the same time, reach the right arm forward. So you're balancing on the left arm to extend. Inhale, bend into the hips, sit the weight back. Exhale, move through center, plant the hands. Right leg comes back over, and this time left leg comes over off the mat into a wild thing kind of variation. Inhale, bend into the knees, sit the hips back to load and pounce. As you exhale, extend the legs. Left arm comes alongside the ear to reach, open up to the side body. Inhale, sit the hips back, bend into the knees, plant the hand. Exhale, come through center, switch the legs. Right leg comes over this time to plant. Inhale, bend into the knees. As you exhale, extend, straighten the legs, reach the right arm alongside your ear. From here, we're going to draw the right leg over into the chest and step onto the outside of the right hand at the top of the mat, coming into a lizard lunge. Take a moment just to gather yourself here in your lizard lunge, shifting the weight, really working into the hip. Inhale, easy twist, right arm reaches up to the sky. Ground down through the left palm. Hold and breathe. Open up to the chest. Exhale, ripple the right hand back down to the ground. One more time. Inhale, easy twist. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Turn and bend into the left heel. Straighten the right leg out. Use your hands for support if you need to. Inhale, skandasana to the front. Low and slow. Exhale, skandasana to the back, bend into the left heel. Inhale, lizard lunge to the front, return the hands to the top. Right foot is on the outside of the right hand. From here, we're going to reverse the process. Inhale, wild thing. Now step your right foot to the back of the mat and into the outside of the left foot, hands down. And we're going to squat back down to inhale, shift the hips back. As you exhale, move through center. Right foot comes over the left to plant. And at the same time, left foot steps over the right to plant off the mat. Inhale, sit the hips back. Exhale, straighten the legs. Left arm comes alongside your ear. With control, inhale, bend into the knees, sit the hips back and prepare. Exhale, extend the left arm, extend the left legs, and then draw the left knee into the chest with control and step it onto the outside of the left hand at the top of your mat, coming into a lizard lunge. Keep your back knee raised. Even the weight between all the contacts on the ground. Again, work into some movement into the hips. Inhale, easy twist. Left arm rises. Open up through the chest. Keep the hips low. Feel the stretch. Exhale, flow the arm back down to the floor. Inhale, easy twist. Left arm reaches. Look up and over the left shoulder. Work into the chest. Exhale, skandasana to the back. Turn and bend into the right leg. Straighten the left leg out. Inhale, skandasana to the front, nice and slow. Right leg straightens. Exhale, skandasana to the back. Inhale, lizard lunge to the front. Left foot on the outside of the left hand. Return the hands down. And we're going to reverse the process. As you exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat and place it off the mat over the right leg. Same thing. Inhale, bend into the knees. Sit the hips back. Exhale, move through center and come into down dog. In your down dog, I want you to bring your feet together and imagine your feet are on the center of a tree log. So you're balancing on a tree, and I want you to inhale and walk your hands slowly to the back of the mat, imagining your feet are balancing, and drop down into the heels into a wide-legged malasana with your feet together. You can use your hands for support. And from here, you can stay and hold, or lift the hands up to find a balance. Imagine you on the tree. And as you exhale, begin to jungle walk your way to the top of the mat, low and slow, just like a panther, placing left hand and right. When you get to the top of the mat, you can lower down onto the ground and extend your legs out in front of you. Have a gentle bend to your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, shift forward, reach the arms, take hold of either the shins or the outer blades of your feet. Long back of the neck. Inhale, open up through the chest, get your belly onto your thighs, and as you exhale, gently walk your sitting bones to the back of your mat. Inhale, release to roll up. And as you exhale, gently lower down onto your back, drawing your right knee into your chest, giving it a good squeeze. Release the back of the neck, tuck the chin. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, supine twist, lower the knee over to the left-hand side, look up and over the right shoulder. And release, draw the right knee into the chest, keeping your eyes nice and closed. Give it a good squeeze. Switch it out, left knee comes in, right leg goes out long. Interlace the hands, place them onto the front of the left knee or shin. Keep the right leg flexed, draw the knee into the chest, and use your exhale to drift the knee out towards the left shoulder. And release, supine twist. Left knee goes over to the right hand side, look up and over the left shoulder. Close your eyes and breathe. And release, draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a giant squeeze. Wrap your arms around your shins. Take a deep breath in to fill. And as you exhale, release into Shavasana. Well done. As you lay still, feel into the sensations of your practice. Take up as much space as you like. Make any last minute adjustments. Inhale, fill your belly up. And as you exhale, release and relax into your Shavasana. See if you can lay still, noticing the breath, noticing any sensations. And if you find that your attention drifts off into the world of thoughts, that's totally fine. The idea is that you're going to be noticing that drifting of attention and then drawing it into the breath, into the body. And over time, you'll find that the space between your thoughts becomes longer and your mind will quieten. This time is yours, so you're more than welcome to lay here for as long as you like. Well done for putting such beautiful effort into your self-practice and for showing up on your mat and all the support into this channel. If you have any comments or questions, you're more than welcome to leave one down below. It also goes a long way for the growth of this channel and this community. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another practice. Namaste.